Hello lovelies, welcome back to the vlog. Sorry for the beeping in the background, it's my washing machine. So it's Monday. I asked ChatGPT to help me plan out my week a little bit because I don't know, I feel like I have a lot that I'm trying to do at once. So it makes it hard for me to like structure my day. So yeah, one thing that I did want to incorporate was doing something, moving my body every day. So chat suggested that obviously the morning I do some work and then take a break, go for a walk, and then evening I can get back to work. So I think that will work for me. So I've had a relatively productive morning with work admin, and like I put a load of laundry on, as you can hear. I had made myself something to eat. So now I'm gonna go for a walk. I think I'm gonna walk to True Digital Park and back because I quite like that walk. And on the way back, I need to grab bananas. I think I'm just gonna go to 7-Eleven to get like sushi to eat later. Maybe an avocado smoothie. Maybe. There's a couple of vendors close by to where I live. So, and then yeah, come home and get back to it. This week, what do I have planned? Tomorrow, I'm going to meet a new friend. I actually want to do like a little sit down video on like making friends after you've moved abroad, making friends as an adult in a new city, in a new country, and tell you guys like what's worked for me, what hasn't, just different options, I guess, because I have moved a fair few times in my life. The difference with this time is that I'm not working locally, so not having like an office to go to meet friends or to become friends with your colleagues. This is the first time that is not an option. And when I look back, more than half of my friends are people that I have previously worked with. So I'm also going to hang out with Lucy one last time. She leaves on Friday. Her boyfriend and her went to Koh Lan, which is an island south of Pattaya. So they went there over the weekend. I think they're probably back today. So we don't have any plans yet, but we're going to hang out one last time before she leaves. And then I want to go to the horse races on Saturday. No, is it Saturday or Sunday? I have to check. I think I'm just going to go by myself, to be honest. And then also run club on Sunday. I've committed to do that once a month, so I was thinking like the first Sunday of every month would be good to do that. And obviously in between all of that, just the usual fluff, work, admin, being an adult, grocery shopping, running errands, and trying to be a content creator. All right, I made it to True Digital Park. I haven't done this walk in quite a while. I used to do it when I first moved pretty frequently. But yeah, I think like maybe a few months I haven't done it. So there's quite a few like new vendors, new cafes, things that I saw along the way. Just goes to show Bangkok does not stop. There's new things popping up everywhere. I was very much in my zone on the walk here. So on the way back, I'll get some footage and show you guys some of the new spots that have popped up. This place is new. It says soft opening. It looks really cute, like a little co-working cafe. Also this spot, I don't think this place is new. I just think that they got new signage. And it does look very cute. This place isn't new either, but I've always wanted to check it out. It looks so cute. One day I'll grab coffee and pastry from there. I just got some bananas. I don't think they'll be ripe tomorrow, but maybe the next day. This is my banana lady. So usually pay 20 or 30 baht, depending on how ripe they are. But yeah, she has quite a lot of fruit, pre-cut. All right, so let me show you what I got from my banana lady. I've been going to since I moved. I don't like the quality of the bananas in the grocery store. 7-Eleven, hit or miss, but also 7-Eleven like to wrap them in individual plastic, and I'm like, why? So yeah, 3 bananas for 30 baht, or you can get the ones that are more ripe, but you kind of have to eat them immediately for 20 baht. So these 3 I got. Then I got some chicken. It's just rotisserie roast chicken, I guess like a quarter, and it came with sauce. That was 65 baht. And then I bought rice for 5 baht. So that whole meal, chicken and rice with sauce, is 70 baht, which is like $2.30, something like that. I got a Diet Coke at 7-Eleven, and I got washing detergent because I want to wash my bedding tomorrow and I don't have enough left. And yeah, you guys would have seen on the way home I got a protein shake at 7-Eleven as well, so I'll eat the chicken and rice a little bit later. I was just kind of starving. So those particular protein shakes, the chocolate one, really good. This is a closer look at the chicken. It smells really good, and this vendor is really close to where I live. So I'm home from my little friend date. That went so well. I don't think I mentioned how we met. So this is the first time we met in real life. But I had commented on someone's TikTok, and she saw my comment and responded and then messaged me. So long story short, this lady, she lives in Singapore. She started horse riding. So I've ridden horses my whole life. The last time I owned horses was like 2016, 2017, but I used to compete in show jumping, like growing up. I was on the state team. It was pretty good, actually. I'll insert some photos. They're gonna be old photos, but I've always said I need to get back into it. Like, the reason I sold the horses I had was because I moved and I was traveling quite a bit at the time, and I told myself, like, once I settle again, I would like to fully get back into it. It's also just not an affordable sport to be in, and owning your own horse, very expensive. So anyway, I saw this lady's TikTok. She lives in Singapore, and she wants to start organizing trips to Malaysia to do like trail riding, because Singapore is like a city like Bangkok, so there really isn't an opportunity for like trail riding. So she wants to organize these trips. So I commented, I was like, I'm interested, and I'm in Bangkok. And Melissa, my new friend, commented, she's like, I'm also in Bangkok, let's connect. So she messaged me. So she is half American, half Sri Lankan. She actually went to school in Bangkok, well, high school and university, then moved back to the US. But she's done like mainly Western riding. So if you don't know anything about horses or horse riding, there's different disciplines. As I said, I would have done show jumping, but like English style riding, whereas yeah, Western riding, I mean, think cowboys, it is quite different. Anyway, so she's just gotten into English style riding, and she leases a horse at the Bangkok Polo Club. So I was kind of picking her brain about like what it's like to lease a horse here, the conditions they're kind of kept in, like the stables, because obviously in a big city there isn't really like pastures or paddocks and stuff for the horses. Anyway, she did let me know there's quite a few stables like an hour or so out of Bangkok that do really good trail riding. So yeah, we're going to organize to do that. We're thinking to go for a ride next week, maybe not to the ones like far out of the city, but she's going to send me some options. And luckily I brought a pair of jodhpurs with me. I don't have anything else, but I have a pair of jodhpurs, so we're good to go. But yeah, in general, she's so nice, so easy to get along with. She's so beautiful. So yeah, I think we found a keeper. And yeah, just nice to like find someone that you have things in common with, like a horse obsession. So yeah, and she invited me to like come to the club where she rides. It's like a membership club, so she's like, you can come there and see the horses, and yeah, that worked out well. We joked around a bit because I said like I've slid in people's DMs before, like my friend Abby. I slid in her DMs on TikTok and now we're friends. I don't see Abby that much because she's quite busy. She has like quite a busy working schedule. So we see each other maybe like once a month, but we talk more frequently than that. So yeah, TikTok has actually been quite successful for me for making friends. And for her, she said like she was trying to get out of her comfort zone and make new friends. And I was like, I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you messaged me and slid in my DMs. Anyway, I have a little bit of work to do. I also, should I leave home? I wanted to go and look for two things. I want to get a scale to weigh myself because I haven't had one since I've moved. And I do really want to unbig my back this year. And I think just like seeing changes on a scale would like motivate me day on day or week on week. So I wanted to get a bathroom scale, and then I also wanted to get a microphone, the little microphones for vlogging, because I wanted to do like some sit down chatty kind of videos. Maybe not sit down like inside, maybe in a park or something. So I think a microphone would be handy dandy. So yeah, other than that, I wanted to go for a walk because we want to be active this week. Trying to read a chapter of my book every night. I am on chapter 4 or 5 of Cersei so far. I like her as a character, but the story has not developed enough for me to say whether I'm enjoying it yet or not. What else? I do have a little bit of admin work to do, and that's kind of it. Hello boys and girls, it is February 1st today, so happy February, and I hope January was good to you. We are gonna go to the races. We is just me. I went to church this morning, and yeah, you guys know I've been meaning to go to the horse races, but the pollution was not, it was quite bad the last time I planned to go, so I'm gonna go today. It starts at 12. I can't remember what time it is. I think it's past 12 now, and then it finishes at 6. So I'll head there and I guess catch the second half of the day. And then yeah, I'll catch you up on my week a little bit later. Guys, I won. Well, my horse came third. I actually won a little bit of money and then I lost a little bit of money, so it just humbled me. Anyway, we're back to zero, so I guess it's all good. So guys, this vlog is going to be a day late. I apologize. It's Monday, and normally I post the vlog on Sundays. I think I need to replan my week because filming on a Sunday, editing and posting it doesn't always seem to work out for me. But anyway, I got home yesterday evening and I was pooped, so I ended up falling asleep. Anyway, I'm here to finish off the vlog and edit and post it tonight. But yeah, let me catch you up on my week. So I did catch up with Lucy on Thursday. We just met at M Quartier, walked around, grabbed coffee, but it was nice to see her one last time. And yeah, they're moving like US side for a while, so I probably will not see her for a little while, but she said they will end up back in Southeast Asia maybe in like 12 months or so, so I'm sure I'll see her again at some point. And then yeah, Sunday I was originally planning to go to Run Club, but I started walking last week, and my own fault. My trainers, they just don't fit that well. These are the trainers I need to like ditch soon and buy new ones. But yeah, they're a little bit too big, and I know this, therefore I need to wear like 2 pairs of socks with them, and I didn't. I wore the wrong socks. I didn't wear 2 pairs, and I ended up getting a blister. So I was like, all right, I can't do run club this week or I'll just make it worse. But Abby still went and she said it was really good. She enjoyed herself. So I'm still planning to go. I'm not sure if I'll go this Sunday or if I'll just, I don't know, I haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, the race is yesterday. So good. Pretty cheap, like fun thing to do. I think it's like 100 or 200 baht to get in. I can't remember. Yeah, like 200 or less. And then if you want to buy one of the race day, what do you call them? The paper printouts of like the schedule. Wow, you wouldn't think English is my first language, my only language. If you want to buy a schedule, that's like 100 baht, and they have them in Thai and English. And there was 9 races, so it starts at 12, ends at last race is at 6. They're quite spread out. I don't know if they do that on purpose, but like between one race ending and the next one starting, it's quite a bit of time. But it's fine. It's like you're there to enjoy the day. It would just be a bit nicer if it was just like a bit more, there was more going on. I just went in the general stands, but there is an option for upstairs. It's like AC boxes. I'll look into that maybe for like a special occasion, but the general admission is like completely fine. There's a lot of food vendors, mainly Thai food, but you can get drinks and stuff as well. I don't know if they had alcohol on sale. I didn't look, but all I got was a Coke. I didn't get food or anything because I ate before I went. It's easy to get to as well. I took the BTS to Siam station and walked. It's like maybe a 10-minute walk from there. And yeah, the betting is pretty easy. I mean, they don't speak a whole lot of English, or at least who I dealt with didn't, but like enough to translate who you're betting on and how much you're betting. It's mainly Thai uncles. There's like less than a handful of foreigners there. Not many women. The women that were there were mainly women that were working there, like the vendors and so on. But everyone was really friendly, like really friendly. As I said, I went by myself, and the Thai uncles come up and try and make conversation, like, who are you going to bet on in this next race? There was a Thai uncle that used to work with racehorses in the US, and he had just moved back to Bangkok. So he could speak good English, and we had a little chat. He was like trying to convince me not to bet on this particular horse. I wanted to bet on this horse because its name was Blue Eyes. And it ended up not racing. It ended up pulling out. So, and then there was some other uncles that couldn't speak English, or couldn't speak much English, but they'll still like come up and point on the schedule and like who they're gonna bet on, and like when the horses would come out before they would go into the starter gates. When they were passing us, they would be pointing like, look, this one, that one. So it was really nice. As I said, everyone was so friendly. I did meet a guy from the Netherlands, not as old as my dad, but like older, dad vibes. And we chatted quite a bit. He seems to go quite frequently. So I feel like I made like friends to hang out with. It's like, again, one of those things, like you're good to go by yourself because you will meet people. So my neighbor, thanks Liz, we were chatting at church, and it was like, I'm going to the horse races after this. And she was like, your life path number is 3. She's really into like numerology, astrology, all that kind of stuff. So she was like, your life path number is 3, so bet on number 3. And I did. The first race, I bet on number 3. The horse's name was Louisiana. I only bet on it to place because I'm not that much of a risky bettor. And I won. Originally, Louisiana came 4th. So I was like, oh, I didn't win, because when you bet to place, they have to place between 1st and 3rd. And then one of the horses between 1st and 3rd got disqualified. So I got money. I kind of pretty much doubled my money on that one. The next race, unfortunately, I lost. I was going to bet on Blue Eyes, who was also number 3. Blue Eyes didn't race. And I can't remember the other horse I bet on because one of the uncles was recommending it. No, it didn't win. And then one of the uncles actually gave me money. I was like, I'm done because I've won some and lost some. I'm going to leave it. And he's like, I'm going to give you 500 baht for your next bet, so you stay longer. And I was going to stay anyway and just watch. Anyway, I bet again on their recommendations. No. So the last set of races, I just sat and watched. And I think I enjoy that more, to like watch the horses come out, pick which horse you think looks good, and yeah, then see who wins. I think I have more fun doing that, but I'll definitely go again. But like betting small amounts, like a few hundred bahts, is within my comfort zone, and that way I enjoy it. Even if I was to lose like 200-300 baht, I don't care. But yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. My apologies for getting the vlog to you late this week. I won't do it again. I might, but I'll try not to. And yeah, I really hope that your January was productive and peaceful. And happy February. I really, really, really wish you all the best for February. Whatever your goals are, whatever your wishes are, I hope they come true. I hope you achieve them. And I will see you guys next week on time.